Now that we've completed the general configuration, let's move on to setting up users and profiles. This step involves registering individuals who will be granted access to the platform. If you subscribe to the Enterprise plan, you'll find that it includes several free profiles. These profiles are unlimited and free, with preset permissions that cannot be altered. As an example, let's consider the vendor profile, which grants vendors limited access to view and edit only the work orders assigned to them. Firstly, we'll create a profile, which essentially dictates the permissions assigned to a specific role. To illustrate this, we'll start by creating a technical type profile. As a master user, I have the authority to define the access levels for this technical profile within the organization. Each module is equipped with its own set of permissions tailored to distinct roles and responsibilities. For instance, let's say we want our technician to access the organization's module, but only to their designated organization. We'll delve deeper into the concept of organizations later in this video. Our objective is to enable the technician to view assets without the ability to delete or create them. Since their role doesn't require access to contracts, we won't grant permission for that module. The technician will be able to view scheduled activities, but they can only interact with work orders assigned to them. Since they aren't responsible for inventory management, their access will be limited to viewing it. Similarly, in the Requests module, they can view requests but won't have permissions for analysis, export, or user management, as these functionalities are typically reserved for higher-level roles like coordinators and managers. Once we've configured these permissions, we'll simply click on Save to apply the changes. In addition to the current profile, we'll create a coordinator profile. This role is crucial as coordinators are responsible for planning our activities. Therefore, in this case, we will grant access to all the modules, with the only restriction being that they can only view information related to their assigned organization. In our final example, we'll set up an inventory and purchasing manager profile. This role will have access restricted to the inventory and purchasing modules within their organization. After completing this setup, we'll click on Save, and you'll notice that we now have these three profiles created. These profiles will be assigned to different users based on their roles. Let's move on to creating users and linking them to the profiles we've set up. First, we'll create a user named Michael with the technician profile. It is crucial to copy and paste the password when creating a user, as this will be their initial login password. Users can change their password once they log into the platform. Once you've entered the details, click Save. Next, we'll create another user named Dana, assigning her the coordinator profile. Finally, we'll create another user named Lewis, assigning him the inventory and purchasing manager profile. These newly created users won't have the ability to modify their permissions. This capability is reserved for the master user or org admin, who is the first user on the platform. The org admin has the authority to edit user details like names and profiles, and they can also delete or deactivate users. When a user is deleted, their record is kept for historical reference, but they lose platform access. On the other hand, deactivating a user blocks their access indefinitely, but they can be reactivated whenever needed. Additionally, the org admin can designate another user as the org admin, useful for multiple individuals needing full access within the organization. Keep in mind, an org admin can only be removed if they choose to leave the organization themselves.